Good evening. Thank you for having me here, and especially to you, Harsono. Thank you for your speech today. First, I would just like to start off with this saying: facts tell, stories sell. Today, you have told us a long personal story about your interview experience. And you know what? This story about your interview lets the audience engage with you, relate to you. In your story, you added vivid imagery. You said, there was this old building, and I was brought to this dark and remote place. And also, for your first interview, you said, when I reached the company lobby, the company B was there, but there were no signs of company A. This vivid imagery allows the audience to see what you saw. And also what I liked the most is that you started out with an opening question. You asked, have you ever felt scared for an interview? I'm sure we all have. What this does, captures the attention of the audience, enraptures them, and brings them up to speed to the energy of your speech, entrance them so that they can start listening to you. What I want to ask you to improve is, instead of opening, you started out with a few words, which is, my speech title is my interview experience. Then you asked the question, have you ever felt scared for an interview? What I'd like to recommend is that you skip saying your speech title. Why? Because the TME has already said it for you. It is not needed there. So if you skip that, you go straight to the question. What this does, it gives a bigger impact to the opening of your speech. Also, I'd like to recommend you to improve upon your speech structure. So I noticed that you were over time by 8 seconds here. So if you remove the second interview in your speech, second interview that you had last week, is that right? You had last week, right? The interview you had last week. And if you remove that, you will not have overtime, and you have ample, even more time to add on to your first story, to lengthen it, to add more exciting stuff to it. I also like to recommend you that you watch for the red light. So when the red light comes up in your speech, you know, oh, it is time to wrap up, to start my conclusion. So to add little sprinkles of excitement into your speech, I would like to recommend you to add in your gestures, using the stage and your vocal variety. You notice you're just standing here and just reading off your memory. It's good that you memorize your whole speech because I know it's your personal story, it's easy to memorize, but if you add in a few gestures and a bit more vocal variety, like you said you have 3 shocks in your first interview. Shock number 1. 3 shocks in your shock interview. If you, for each shock you said, oh no, you did a shock, then that would be a good use of the vocal variety and gestures. So in conclusion, your speech was personal, relatable, and memorable. Ace your opening, restructure your speech, and add gestures. And I'm sure your next speech will be even greater. Thank you very much.